Hi, this is Dave Cook, and I'm the founder and CEO of an organization called Strategic Resource Group. And what I'd like to do today is I'd like to take an opportunity to introduce you to a concept that we know as SuRF. SuRF stands for Sustainable Revenue Formula. We will talk more about that acronym later, but let's just talk a little bit about how businesses are behaving today and the stress and the pressure that they are under right now. It's no secret that businesses are borderline dysfunctional. There are a lot of issues and challenges that they have to deal with. And they have to deal with these under a significant amount of strain and a significant amount of short-term behaviors and expectations. And as a result, there is a lot that's going on within organizations, both on owners, suppliers, customers, and employees. And as a result of all these pressures and all these strains that these businesses are under, they're continually looking for innovations and ideas that will lead to sustainability and success and get them out of the challenges that they are facing, whether it's constrained revenues, shrinking markets, customers that are unstable, employees that are leaving, employees that are demotivated. Innovation and ideas will drive these businesses to a different place. SuRF was developed to help these businesses navigate the rough waters and use innovation and growth to accomplish that. The sustainable revenue formula, as you see right here, is essentially this formula of SM squared plus Excel. SM squared is sales, marketing, and social media. Excel is engaged customers, the X factor of corporate culture, communications effectiveness, employee development, and the leadership quotient. There are also, besides the 8 components of SuRF, there are also 4 keys that are essential for businesses to sustain and grow their business. The first is attraction, drawing people to business. Then we need to convert them, bring them into our business. And very importantly is once we've brought them into our business, we need to retain them and keep them involved and engaged in our business. And then last, expansion, enhancing and improve the relationships. So not only do they stay, but they start to discover other ways to do business with us. So when you look at the 8 components with the 4 keys, we see that attraction and conversion is essentially assigned to the social media, sales, and marketing window. After all, it's sales and marketing strategies in conjunction with the social media that attract people to our business and convert them to it. And retention and expansion is largely found in organizational behaviors, customer service, customer development. Even accounts payable, accounts receivables influence the relationships that we have with our customers. So we start to think about sales. Increasing our sales is really not a departmental activity as much as sustainable revenues is an organization-wide commitment. We want to grow our business. It's the second half of the equation that really provides stability and opportunity in growing our business. Unfortunately, businesses spend far too much time and effort and resources on the attraction and conversion side of the business, and it's also costly, it's more time consuming, it's really less productive than treating and valuing your existing customers and your existing team members in your organization. So the retention and expansion is just as important, if not more important, because of the relative cost and return on investment associated with it. So when we look at SuRF, we're really emphasizing the fact that not only is attraction and conversion important, we accept that, but what we want to do is we want to start to think about what does the organization need to do to start retaining and expanding those relationships, because that's where the real money and the real opportunity is. SuRF was created to provide businesses with the resources to discover the innovations and ideas that exist within their company. Every employee comes to work every day with the idea and the motivation to be successful. Some days they seem less motivated and inspired than others, but they wouldn't be there if they didn't want to be part of something great. However, this climate and the strain and the stress that we're under today, they're less compelled to share their ideas and the opportunities that they see for innovation in the company because they're in survival mode just like the rest of the organization is. And so what we've done is we've created a program and a platform by which those ideas and that energy can actually be brought out and shared and examined so that we can start to see how to grow our business going forward, leveraging the talent and the skills and the energies and the ideas of the people within them. Our program creates an empowering, collaborative, and a communication-friendly environment that facilitates this idea sharing. It facilitates innovation, and it facilitates the discovery of opportunity, which leads to improvements for revenues. It helps us discover things that we never thought about doing in our business because the people didn't share, we didn't access that information. And once we put it on the table in an empowered, open, collaborative environment, those ideas can develop and they can grow and they can actually start to be applied to the business and bring the business into a different place than it is right now today. So the process is really simple. What we do is we spend some time, we work with organizations on learning what's going on in the business. It's like the checkup. We go through, we meet with key people, talk with them, discover and learn what's going on, what's working, what's not working, and what's the overall pulse and mindset of the organization. Then we apply technology to what we call connecting thought. We start to utilize technology and different kinds of messaging to encourage people to share their ideas and their thoughts on what needs to be done next. And we use that mechanism as a tool to recruit and enroll people to actually be involved as change agents in the organization. The next piece is collaborative information. We take all that information with your newly recruited change agent team and start to brainstorm using technology and a process that expedites the whole and facilitates the process in a way that it goes fast and it's fun and again it's engaging and empowering. And the next step is quantifiable action, solving for the mission identified. What we get out of number 3 is we get 1 or 2 or 3 big ideas that people just go, wow, I can support this, I can stand for this, let's put it to work. The next piece is that it's only an idea, so we need to turn it into a plan. If we had to go somewhere, what would we do? What are the key steps? And because we're using the organization to answer these questions, the pitfalls, the roadblocks, the opportunities are all uncovered and discovered because these are the people who do the job on a daily basis. They know where the bodies are buried. And then the last piece is that we implement this innovation and we use champions to manage and monitor the outcome. This is not a strategic planning document that comes down from on high and sits on a desk and loses momentum over 6 to 9 months. This is actually an innovation model that enables people to continue to drive change, to promote change, encourage their teams to embrace change so that the ideas that we've developed with your team actually are implemented and followed through on and supported, hence they're sustainable. Now I recognize that in this climate people just don't have the time to sit there and say, I don't know, it sounds like a big long program, it's costly, it's time consuming, etc. My argument would be is nothing's more important than investing in the future. However, if you do realize that there's some constraints in your organization and you want to get to some of the opportunities that exist there, if nothing else, start with the discovery and assessment tool. We provide your team access to some of the processes and the behaviors that support SuRF, so we can get them to start to think and collaborate and communicate in a way that makes them realize that they can be empowered as change agents in the organization, that there is a process for doing it. And while you may not be engaged in the full model, at least you will allow and facilitate ideas and innovation to bubble to the top through at least the discovery and assessment process. You know, it's time that businesses break out of the cycle of fear. We're afraid of failing, we're afraid of not meeting payroll, we're afraid of losing our jobs. Everybody is in fear mode. And the opportunity to change business and to change the face of our business today is now. And we can break that cycle of fear and do something very, very exciting by embracing a model like SuRF and smooth sailing into the smoother waters on the right-hand side of the screen where we're in success. Right now we're on the left side of the curve. We're in the waves, we're in the surf, we're chopping around, we're bouncing around, we're getting beat up. You put a program like SuRF to work and you'll find yourself in smoother water. Your business will be more sustainable, your team will be more motivated and engaged, and your customers will be more involved in your business. Isn't that what you want? So the purpose of SuRF, this little talk, was to introduce you to the concept of SuRF. If you want to learn more, please contact me at dave@sustainablerevenues.com. And we also have a case study that I would be happy to share with you. You can either email me or go to the site surfwhitepaper.com. This is Dave Cook. Call me. Let's talk about surfing. But in the meantime, if you need to do some more research, here's some tools for you to look at. Thank you. Have a great day.